What is going on, guys? It is your boy Bio2K, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on the top 5 ways that you guys can improve your offense. Now, if you guys do enjoy this video and you guys want to see the defensive settings one, or not settings one, but the top 5 defensive ways to improve your team, let's try to get this video to 100 likes today, and I will bring that out to you guys tomorrow. But yeah, real quick, I just want to say thank you guys for everybody that's been supporting me as of late. YouTube has been broken like left and right here, like everywhere. It's just been breaking. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's stuck around the channel and whatnot. But we got to keep grinding. You guys know it's about that 100K, nothing less grind. So we are here. Now, this team in front of you is a team that I constructed that I think is basically, it's doable by this point. I think a lot of people should have this team already good to go and whatnot. So this is what we got rolling. At the point guard position, we have Barbosa and we have Stephen Marbury. Now, the reason why I have them like this is because both point guards are very easily obtained, and also Marbury, once you like evo him a couple times, he's a god. Like, I'm telling you guys need to evo this card as quick as you can, and even if you get him as an emerald, he's still very solid. And then honestly, some like easy replacements for him could be Lillard, could be Rondo. Basically, you just want a point guard that can attack the rim, shoot the ball with some very easy, with a very easy release, and also be very quick down the floor. With your wings, you want to make sure that they can shoot the ball with, again, good releases, quick releases, and also like attack the rim and actually finish. And if they do get to the free throw line, can actually knock down some free throws. Because I know there's some players in this game that have like booty ass free throw releases and ratings. You don't want that. So we do have Troydan, we have Paul Pierce. Off the bench, we have Ray Allen and Sprewell. Again, all these cards are very easily obtainable. If you guys can't afford Pierce, Rudy Gay is a very good option. Corey Maggette is a very good option. And then Gerald Green is probably the best case for you guys if you guys are, like, low on MT. You get him for 15 wins in triple threat offline, and he's very easy to evo up to a Ruby. So again, that could be a replacement there. For your post, you want to be able to have these guys create mismatches for you guys. That's why in the starting lineup we're running Chris Webber and Wilt Chamberlain. Off the bench we're running Alonzo Mourning and George Merson. Basically, you want two guys that are very big and can play like, big ball, and attack those like smaller defenders and stuff like that. If you guys don't get Chris Webber, or you can't get him for whatever reason, Kevin Garnett is a very good replacement, like very good. You get him obviously for the spotlight challenges for free, and then evoing up is super easy, and it takes a little bit. People did have questions on how to get the steals and blocks with him. Just play like weekly challenges on rookie and you'll get them super fast. I promise you. I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on how to evo cards fast as well. So there's my tip there. And then again, for your centers, you just want big bodies in the paint, creating mismatches, and actually can, bang around on the post like really well. If you would like cheap and reliable MT, be sure to head over to NBAMTcoin.com and use code BIO2K for 5% off your final order. So for your playbooks and stuff like that, playbooks don't really matter as much this year. There's only a few of them that I really feel like stand out. That is the Bucks, the 2013 Heat, the Magic, and the Warriors. Now, all these playbooks are very different in the sense that the Warriors and Magic are good for three-point plays. And so is the 2013 Heat, but like, they're all different ways. Like the 2013 Heat has a variety of three-point plays. The Warriors has more of like that flow sort of style where it'll actually like get you, sort of wide open threes. You probably won't even be able to hit them. But yeah, and then Punch Loop is actually in the Magic playbook. And Punch Loop, they set double screens at the top of the key, and they'll actually rotate around and get you like a wide open side of the floor. So realistically, you don't even have to shoot it. You can attack the rim as well. But my favorite this year is the Bucks playbook. I know the Bucks playbook is pretty expensive. However, you don't need it for really like what you don't need the playbook for what's really needed to like score very easily. You don't need it to 5 out. I know a lot of people want to 5 out this year. You do not need the Bucks playbook to 5 out. I'm going to show you guys that in a game here in a minute. But yeah, so as far as playbooks are concerned, I do think the Bucks are the best, but those are some other options in the Magic, the 2013 Heat, and the Warriors for you guys. And then finally, the coach. There's only 3 coaches this year that I think are actually pretty good. The diamond coaches, like, you don't need. Like, they're kind of overrated. They're way too expensive for, there's no point of even having them. I think I have one. Maybe I sold him. Interesting. Yeah, I think I definitely sold him. However, Terry Stotts is the first one that I do like. Mike D'Antoni is very good as well. And then you do have good old Mike Bulldozer, or Mike Bulldozer, whatever the hell you want to call him. He's another good one. His thing is defense zone. The only thing I don't like about that is it actually says lack of offensive consistency. And if you guys haven't played this game yet and you're watching this video being like, oh, I just want to have a good offense, you can't shoot already. And you miss a lot of layups. So I do not recommend using a defensive coach by any means. So my favorite and my personal one that I'm going to be using is Terry Stotts. So this is going to be my third time trying to record this now. We're going up against a guy with a pretty good team here. He actually has like a couple Evo cards in his lineup that it's pretty nice to see. Now, the biggest thing about why I told you guys to run this lineup the way it is you want to be able to take advantage of mismatches in certain areas. So I was going to say, if he's going to be using that Darius Miles, I already know what I'm going to do there. But he was smart, subbed him out for, I saw who it was, but I already, for Spreewell. So the reason why I have my lineup set up like this, and I told you guys to make sure you have a big post, is because a lot of people, what they do is they try to run a stretch 4 or like a small ball 4, like Durant, you know, like Paul George. I've seen a couple times. A lot of people like running LeBron there. A lot of the times that kind of hurts you in this game, and I'll explain why in a minute. What you want to do though when you open up the game or when you get into a game is instantly you want to actually go to your offensive things, and where it says freelance 1, you want to set this as the Bucks freelance. Now if somebody's running a zone against you, this is very good. This doesn't really matter, like you can do whatever you want here. I don't touch that. The only thing I do is put this on limit transition, because I would rather not get the offensive rebound but have most of my players get back so the other team can't score as easily. And then you guys can go to play selection here. I don't really do this as much just because I don't really think it's completely necessary. If anything, you can just do quick 5 out and you're good to go. Again, when you first load into the game here, you want to be able to take advantage of mismatches and stuff like that. You guys can see we're going to get a wide open mid-range right there with draws, and unfortunately we are not going to be able to knock that down. But yeah, so what you want to do is also, I actually have it where if you turn on plays like and they run automatically, it'll actually run a freelance for you. Now, before I do anything, I always actually have it on the flow freelance by default. So when I take that out, it actually stays in there for me, which is perfectly fine. So when I'm doing that, you guys can see players are running around the perimeter, getting kind of open, doing their thing here. We're going to actually get him up in the air. We're going to kick that back to draws in easy mid-range. That's why I told you guys, you want to make sure that you guys have players that can shoot. Now, one thing I was going to tell you guys, especially to take advantage of, was actually being able to take advantage of mismatches, especially in the paint. So when you're doing that, it's kind of hard because this game, my opponent's actually not running a small ball 4. We're still going to try to take advantage of it, though. We're going to give this ball to C-Web, kind of get in the post a little bit. All you got to do is spin like that, and you will get dunks very easily, especially with guys like Chris Webber. If you run Will at the 4 as well, you actually will get that animation a lot. If you guys don't know how to do that, you hold the back left trigger, depending on what system you're on, so this button, and then you literally just spin. You spin this stick right here, depending on whatever way you're posting up. So if you're posting up to the left, you're going to spin the stick to the right. If you're posting up to the right, you spin it to the left. You'll basically push off of them very easily, and most of the time it will result in an easy bucket. So again, we're going to set this right back up here. We're going to give this ball to Chris Webber. We're going to post up. He's not even going to on-ball it because he knows what's going to happen. See right there again. He's actually going to block that because he is off-balling in that situation. But yeah, most of the time you actually will get a good animation. So he's going to take it into the post here. He's going to finish that actually. Never mind. Wow, we actually were able to play defense. Most of the time you do miss that, or they do make that. So we're going to give this ball to Pierce wide open on that perimeter. We're cashing it home. Like I said, you want to make sure that your guys can have or can shoot and actually have some decent releases, because when they have those decent releases, you're able to time them a little bit better and whatnot. So we kind of already covered the freelances here. The Bucks freelance will spread the floor if you guys do need that. It's basically how you guys get free floor spacing. Okay, so when you're posting up, you want to move, like, look, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to post up, you're going to act like you're going one way, and then you're going to run right back the other way. He played that very well just because he knew that that's what I was trying to do. Like I said, it's very hard to explain it like 15 times, especially when you got stuck in a jump ball animation twice. He better finish that. He's not going to finish that. I'm surprised that actually wasn't a flagrant. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of hard to explain when somebody knows what you're doing. But going into the post is very efficient this year, especially with Tree and George Merson. I call him Tree because he's a big-ass dude. When you go into the post, a lot of the time, if you just get into the post and pump fake, people will go up in the air. So we're actually going to call a post-up play for Wilt Chamberlain right here. Of course, okay, he's just not going to post up apparently. So we're actually going to post up George Marasan here. When you drop step and pump fake, most of the time it will get people up in the air. My opponent is very smart. He's not jumping, so you got to credit him there. We're going to easily green that though. If you guys don't know how to drop step, you just point to the baseline and tap square. Post moves are very overpowered this year in a good, well, not in a good way, but if most people don't know how to play defense in the post. Like right here, I'm backing off of him because I don't want him to actually get deep post positioning like he just did. And then right there, you don't want to jump. We got lucky with that miss right there. He's going to kick that to KG. KG's Ruby cannot shoot, so we're okay with that shot. He's just going to grab the rebound and lay that back up. Nothing really we can do there. So you guys kind of get the gist, though, of the post position and stuff like that, doing post moves. Like I said, most of the time, people do run big centers like Tree, but their power forwards are they're very weak. Most of the time, people are running like Channing Frye, Derek Coleman I've seen a couple times, guys like that. Jerry Lucas is very good though, but he is undersized, so like you got to pay attention to people's strength and stuff like that. So that's a big thing as well. So a big thing that people actually keep asking, people already do ask me this, but I know it's probably going to get asked a lot, is how to kind of create more mismatches in your favor. So one thing you guys can do as well, which is a freelance as well to run, is a 4-out 1-in. So what you're going to do here is you're going to call the screen right here. We're going to get AI on Chris Webber. So just doing that basic switch right there, we're going to kick this right down to the post. Now we're going to wait because he might bring a double team here, and if he brings a double team, it will leave somebody open. But he doesn't do that, which gives us a free, easy layup at the rim. Now, one thing that I do want you guys to pay attention to is there's certain drop step animations that are very good in this game to get. So for instance, the one I just got right there was a very good animation. That's a good block right there. We're going to slow this down, though. On fast breaks as well, a good tip, do not push the tempo out. If you push the tempo out, you're going to end up turning the ball over. He's kind of AFK. I don't really know what he's doing here, but again, we're going to get this mismatch going on here. We're going to get the switch again. We're going to send this down low. Chris Webber's going to be wide open because he's actually playing the mismatch. Patience, reading your opponent is very good as well. I knew as soon as he clicked on a Merson, he thought that I was going to go up with that because I was wide open. 9 times out of 10, somebody would go up with that. You just kind of have to outsmart your opponent right here. I knew he was driving with Wade, so we're switching on right there for that block. Again, he's going up. We're switching on, playing good defense. Not going to push out this ball. We push out that ball. That's going to be a turnover. So, again, we're going to slow this down. We actually don't even have a mismatch in this thing. We do, just in a different way. So we're going to attack the rim all the way. I let go of that because I thought he was going to stop running. But he's going to go all the way and finish that. You want to read the mismatches as much as you can in this game because, people don't understand. This game is sort of more realistic than what it's been in previous years where, guards will be faster than the bigs. Bigs can actually play defense when you time your blocks properly. It's the same thing in Madden where if you try to intercept the ball and you time it wrong, you're just going to drop it. Perfect block right there. Honestly, like I said, I'm going to make a counter video as well on how to, basically stop exactly what I'm showing you guys here. So look, we're gonna get this easy switch right here. Again, running pick and rolls in online is so cheesy. It's just gonna, it really is. I hate it, but it really is just cheesy. So you guys are gonna take a look. Wilt has his takeover badge now. We all know what that one is. That is the post takeover badge. Now, I know you guys are going to be like, oh, that's great, right? Now we're going to go into the post, and it's going to be life is great. We're actually going to kind of use that as more of a decoy. I'm going to show you guys what I mean in a second here. As soon as, he's done running around, doing this and that, he's going to get the board. I'm not even going to bother jumping because, again, we already knew he was going to lay that up. So, again, we're going to actually send Wilt. Well, not really. I was going to say send Wilt, but that ain't even going to work. So we're going to post up with Wilt here. We're going to wait. We're going to let him set up his defense, do whatever. We're going to spin off of him and then post up again. Okay, my opponent is actually kind of playing this somewhat smart. I really thought he was going to double off because most of the time what people do is they actually will, as soon as you get down low in the paint, they'll actually bring somebody else over because they think that you're going to go up with that because you have post takeover. So that's what they try to do. I tried to play that a little bit differently. I tried to strip him rather than just play defense, so that was more on me. But again, we're shooting very well. We're shooting 73% because we're attacking the smaller defender in AI. So again, we're going to set up this mismatch here. We're going to just slow it down. We're going to get right down low in the post again. And there's nothing he can really do to stop this because once you get in that drop step animation, it's just an easy layup at that point. So all you get, like I said, so what you do is you point to the baseline, you tap square, and when you start to lay up the ball, you don't even have to click anything else. Realistically, what I'm doing is as soon as I go into that animation, I'm looking around to see if he's going to bring a double team elsewhere or if he's just going to fake a double team, kind of read what he's doing because that animation is going to go by itself. He's going to, normally what like will happen is he'll actually stop. But yeah, sometimes you just have to identify the animation because sometimes they don't stop. Sometimes they just go up on themselves anyway. So right here, again, we're going to run this pick and roll here. We're going to create that mismatch down low. So it actually didn't, but we're still going to go into the post here because, you know, one thing we haven't done in a minute is actually just do our post spin. So we're going to go right back to the post, do that, kind of get wide open there. Easy layup at the rim. That was a little bit of a funky animation, but the post is very good this year. So if you guys know what you're doing in the post, I highly recommend you keep up with that method of just constantly going there, attacking the post, and getting easy buckets. Because jump shots do not fall this year. You're going to get blocked on that 9 times out of 10. So yeah, go into the post. Look at that. That is a perfect read, again, of what I tell you guys, that be patient on the break. I could have pulled that 3, and we all know I was going to miss that shot. If I pulled that 3, we were going to easily miss that. And not only missed that, but the board might have been a long rebound because it was a contested 3. And in pulling, you know, contested 3s and it's long rebounds, he actually had a good chance of getting that board. We're going to let him take that because, again, it's a post fade. The momentum's not really on his side. He'll miss that like 9 times out of 10. We're going to play patient here, though, again. Get this ball down the wilt. We're going to run. He's going to jump. There we go. It's all about outsmarting your opponent. We just got a really bad animation. That's all that was. But we're going right back up with it with Chris Webber. Getting like putback layups and dunks and stuff is very crucial this year as well, because for some reason, like, you can't stop it. Like, once somebody grabs a rebound and they come down with it and they go right back up, most of the time it's an and one. You see right there, we almost got that and one. Draws in at the buzzer. Hey, let's go. Probably the only 3 we're going to hit all game. Let's go, Barbosa. Easy, wide open shot. There we go. It's actually a miracle. We were able to knock down a wide open look. That was what I was trying to get at to you guys before, was actually taking, you know, pull up mid ranges was actually one of the best shots you could take in this game. Good block right there. So this is what happens. I had, you know, a decent lead going on. Now he's going to start off balling me and whatnot because he knows he's going to lose the other way. So again, that is picture perfect what I was talking about before. Going into the post, trying to, you know, speed up your opponent, like, or when your opponent is trying to speed you up by just going into the post, taking your time, getting deep into the paint, you're actually going to end up forcing a lot of and ones and stuff like that, which actually ends up helping out a lot in, you know, different scenarios and stuff like that. That's this guy is literally never going to learn. Like, y'all see, like, I just keep being patient in the post, bro. That's all it is. He's shooting 4 of 16 in the second half. Plus all the turnovers that he's getting in the second half as well, just because he's just trying to play fast. Like right there, that's a good layup, but that's not going to be there all game. Like, I'm not really paying attention as much as I was. Like, honestly, like Alonzo Mourning or KG guarding Alonzo Mourning isn't necessarily a mismatch, but when you look at the strength, it really is. Because look, AI is not stopping Alonzo Mourning in the post. Like, if you know how to do post moves, like, you can't just run in there and click square and then be like, oh, bio, it didn't work. Like, you kind of have to know to be patient, you know, get deep positioning, stuff like that. I'm going to let AI take that 3. He's going to green it, but, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, we have a nice little 18-point lead right here. It's all about just playing slow, man. I'm telling you guys. So if I can give you guys, like, the best tip I can, honestly, of in-game, you know, help, is just play slow, get into the post, and really just annoy your opponent. I mean, like, look. He's going to jump, look, and then it's just that easy. I just wasn't even recording the outro for that video, so I'm going to have to say everything again, so you guys aren't going to see the final score. But we did win by 20. We picked up a nice little win. And yeah, we really shut our opponent down at the same time. We ended up shooting like close to 70%, all based on the fact that we were just going into the post. Like, I really wish I could show you guys the box score and stuff like that. But yeah, what this game really is just slowing the game down, slowing the tempo down, utilizing your post, and then honestly having wings that still can shoot the ball. Because the counter to this, which I'm going to get into tomorrow, does involve kicking the ball out to guys like, you know, good shooters and stuff like that. So that's who you really want to be paying attention to. And like I said, we'll cover that tomorrow, kind of cover how to stop it. But getting down low, Will Weber, Merson, Alonzo Mourning, all very good cards. I mean, there's other cards too that works. Like McAdoo is very good. Once you get to the diamond tier, the Artis Gilmore is very good. Daryl Dawkins is very good. Rick Smits is cheap and very good. Shaq is very good. D-Rob, like a lot of good choices here that you guys can easily pick up. Power forwards is kind of that's why I recommend using 2 centers. Like KG could have worked, but not really anything too special. So yeah, I hope that this video did help you guys out a lot. I hope it, you know, helps you guys score a little bit more. One thing I did want to say, I know everybody wants to shoot the ball, And I know scoring is a little broken this year because you can't shoot the ball, but that's why I'm telling you guys, get down low, bang it home in the post, and you guys will be chilling. I promise you that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope y'all hit that like goal because I'm actually excited to bring you guys this defensive settings one, because you guys know how I am. I love bringing you guys defensive settings videos. So hopefully you guys hit that goal, man. It would be greatly appreciated. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are new. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video.